Once upon a time, nestled in the wondrous kingdom of Carlandia, there existed an intricate network of car parts that brought life and power to the remarkable machines traversing its roads. Let me take you on a grand journey through the realms of Carlandia, where I will elaborate on the significance of each engine component, unveiling their secrets one by one. At the heart of every vehicle in Carlandia resided a mighty engine, a mechanical marvel responsible for propelling these magnificent machines forward. The engine, composed of several vital components, worked in perfect harmony to harness the power of combustion and transform it into motion. First and foremost, we must explore the foundation of the engine, the cylinder block or engine block. This robust component served as the base upon which all other engine parts found their place. The cylinder block housed the cylinders, which were cylindrical chambers where the magic of combustion took place. Within the cylinder block, we discover the pistons, small yet mighty cylindrical components that moved up and down inside each cylinder. The pistons played a pivotal role in the engine's operation. As they moved downward, they created a vacuum in the cylinder, drawing in the air-fuel mixture necessary for combustion. As they moved upward, they compressed this mixture, readying it for ignition. To ensure optimal performance, the pistons formed a seal with the cylinder walls, preventing any leakage of combustion gases. This crucial task was accomplished by piston rings, which encircled the pistons. These rings created a tight seal, maintaining the pressure necessary for efficient combustion. Now, let us venture deeper into the engine's core and explore the connecting link between the pistons and the rotational motion required for propulsion. This link took the form of the crankshaft, a robust rotating shaft intricately connected to each piston through connecting rods. As the pistons moved up and down inside the cylinders, they transferred their reciprocating motion to the crankshaft. The crankshaft, in turn, converted this linear motion into rotational motion, providing the driving force to turn the wheels of the vehicle. Moving on to the upper realms of the engine, we discover the cylinder head, a crucial component that sealed the top of each cylinder. Within this domain lay several vital engine parts, each with its own specific role. One such component was the intake manifold, a network of tubes responsible for distributing the air-fuel mixture to each cylinder. The intake manifold drew in the necessary air and fuel and distributed them evenly to ensure proper combustion. Simultaneously, the exhaust manifold, another critical feature of the cylinder head, collected and channeled the exhaust gases produced during combustion out of the engine. Now, let us unravel the intricate valvetrain system residing within the cylinder head. At the heart of this system lay the camshaft, a long shaft with lobes or cams that controlled the opening and closing of the engine's valves. The valves, acting as gatekeepers, allowed the intake of fresh air and fuel and the release of exhaust gases. The camshaft's lobes pressed against various components such as lifters, push rods, and rocker arms, transmitting their motion and ensuring precise valve timing. Lifters were small cylindrical components that followed the camshaft's profile, converting its rotational motion into vertical motion. Push rods, in turn, transmitted this vertical motion to rocker arms. Rocker arms acted as levers, opening and closing the valves in perfect synchronization with the camshaft's lobes. Connected to the crankshaft, we discover the engine's timing belt or chain, a vital component responsible for synchronizing the rotational motion of the crankshaft with the camshaft. This synchronization was crucial to maintaining optimal engine performance and preventing any unwanted collision between valves and pistons. The timing belt or chain rotated the camshaft at precisely half the speed of the crankshaft, ensuring that the valves opened and closed at the correct times during the engine's operation. Now, let us venture further into the engine's domain and explore the intricate world of the fuel delivery system. At the heart of this system lay the fuel injectors, essential components responsible for spraying precise amounts of fuel into each cylinder. These injectors, controlled by the engine's electronic control unit, ECU, received inputs from various sensors to determine the appropriate fuel-air mixture for optimal combustion. The ECU, a sophisticated electronic brain, monitored inputs such as engine speed, throttle position, and oxygen levels in the exhaust gases. Based on these inputs, the ECU adjusted the fuel injection timing and duration, ensuring efficient combustion and maximum power output. This precise control allowed the engine to operate at its best across a wide range of conditions, optimizing both performance and fuel efficiency. To ignite the air-fuel mixture within the cylinders, we encounter the spark plugs, small yet indispensable components that generated sparks. These sparks ignited the compressed air-fuel mixture, initiating the combustion process. The spark plugs were powered by the electrical currents produced by the ignition coil. The coil transformed the battery's low voltage into high voltage, creating the necessary spark to ignite the mixture. As our journey through Carlandia's engine components continues, we must not overlook the importance of the engine's cooling system. This system was responsible for maintaining optimal operating temperatures and preventing the engine from overheating. At the heart of the cooling system lay the radiator, a heat exchanger that dissipated the heat generated by the engine. As the engine coolant flowed through the radiator, air passing over its fins carried away the excess heat, keeping the engine's temperature within a safe range. To circulate the coolant through the engine, we encountered the water pump, a vital component driven by a belt connected to the engine's crankshaft. The water pump ensured a continuous flow of coolant, absorbing heat from the engine and carrying it to the radiator for dissipation. The cooling system also featured a thermostat, a valve-like component that regulated the flow of coolant. The thermostat monitored the engine's temperature and, when necessary, opened or closed to maintain the ideal operating temperature. By controlling the flow of coolant, the thermostat helped the engine warm up quickly during cold starts and prevented it from overheating during prolonged operation. As we near the end of our captivating journey through Carlandia's engine components, we find ourselves in awe of the intricate machinery that powers these marvelous automobiles. From the foundational cylinder block to the valvetrain, fuel delivery system, and cooling system, each component played a crucial role in ensuring the smooth and efficient operation of the engine. So, let us bid farewell to Carlandia for now, armed with a deeper understanding of the inner workings of these fascinating machines. May this knowledge guide you on your future automotive adventures, as you traverse the roads with a newfound appreciation for the intricate ballet of engine components that propel us forward. But our journey through the realm of Carlandia's engine components is not yet complete. There are still a few more hidden treasures to uncover. Let us delve into the realm of lubrication, where we discover the oil pump and oil system. The oil pump, driven by the engine's rotating components, ensured a constant flow of lubricating oil throughout the engine. This oil provided crucial lubrication to the moving parts, reducing friction and preventing excessive wear and damage. The oil circulated through a network of passages, reaching critical areas such as the crankshaft bearings, connecting rod bearings, and camshaft bearings. It also flowed to other components, such as the piston rings, to provide additional lubrication and cooling. To keep the oil clean and free from contaminants, the engine employed an oil filter. The oil filter trapped and removed any particles or impurities that could harm the engine. Over time, the oil filter would become clogged and need to be replaced to ensure optimal filtration. As we ascend further, we encounter the exhaust system, an essential component responsible for safely channeling the engine's exhaust gases away from the vehicle. The exhaust system included components such as the exhaust manifold, catalytic converter, muffler, and tailpipe. The exhaust manifold, located in the cylinder head, collected the exhaust gases from each cylinder and funneled them into a single exhaust pipe. The catalytic converter, a crucial environmental component, transformed harmful gases like carbon monoxide and nitrogen oxides into less harmful substances through a series of chemical reactions. The muffler played a significant role in reducing noise generated by the engine's exhaust gases. It contained a series of chambers and baffles that absorbed and reflected sound waves, minimizing the noise emitted from the tailpipe. The tailpipe, the final component of the exhaust system, served as the exit point for the treated exhaust gases. Now, as our journey draws to a close, we must not forget the electrical system that powers the engine and the vehicle as a whole. The electrical system comprises the battery, alternator, starter motor, and various wiring and connectors. The battery serves as the primary source of electrical power, providing energy to start the engine and supplying power to the vehicle's electrical components when the engine is not running. The alternator, driven by the engine, generates electricity to charge the battery and power the vehicle's electrical systems while the engine is running. The starter motor, connected to the engine's flywheel, initiates the engine's rotation when the ignition key is turned. It cranks the engine, allowing the pistons to start their rhythmic motion, and ignites the combustion process. Lastly, the engine's electrical system encompasses various wiring harnesses, connectors, and sensors that transmit and receive electrical signals. These components ensure that vital information reaches the engine control unit, ECU, allowing it to make precise adjustments for optimal engine performance and efficiency. And so, we reach the end of our extensive journey through Carlandia's engine components. From the foundational elements such as the cylinder block and pistons to the intricate systems like the valvetrain, fuel delivery, cooling, lubrication, exhaust, and electrical systems, each component plays an integral role in the smooth and efficient operation of the engine. Armed with this newfound knowledge, we bid farewell to the captivating kingdom of Carlandia, knowing that we have gained a deeper understanding of the complex machinery that powers our beloved automobiles. May this knowledge accompany you on your future automotive endeavors, as you navigate the roads with a heightened appreciation for the harmonious interplay of engine components that propel us forward. In the vast realm of Carlandia's engine components, there are still a few more treasures to uncover. Let us continue our exploration and discover these final pieces of the puzzle. Within the cylinder head, we find the valve springs. These small yet mighty components ensure that the engine's valves return to their closed position after being opened by the camshaft. The valve springs exert pressure on the valves, holding them tightly closed when the camshaft lobes are not in contact with them. This ensures proper sealing and prevents any leakage of combustion gases during the compression and power strokes of the engine. Moving further, we encounter the timing components, which contribute to the precise synchronization of the engine's moving parts. The timing components include the timing belt or chain, tensioner, and idler pulleys. The timing belt or chain transfers power from the crankshaft to the camshaft, ensuring that the valves open and close at the right moments. The tensioner and idler pulleys maintain proper tension on the timing belt or chain, preventing slack or excessive tightness that could lead to timing issues or component failure. Within the engine's intake system, we find the air filter. The air filter is responsible for removing dust, dirt, and other contaminants from the incoming air before it reaches the engine cylinders. This ensures that only clean air enters the combustion chambers, promoting efficient combustion and protecting the engine from harmful particles. In addition to the air filter, some modern engines may also feature a turbocharger or supercharger. These components increase the engine's power output by compressing the incoming air and forcing it into the cylinders at a higher pressure. The compressed air allows for a greater amount of fuel to be burned, resulting in increased horsepower and torque. Now, as we near the conclusion of our exploration, we encounter the engine's exhaust gas recirculation (EGR) system. This system helps reduce harmful emissions by recirculating a portion of the exhaust gases back into the engine's intake system. By reintroducing exhaust gases into the combustion chambers, the EGR system lowers the combustion temperature and reduces the formation of nitrogen oxides, contributing to a cleaner and more environmentally friendly operation. And with these final components, our journey through Carlandia's engine parts comes to a close. We have traversed the intricate landscapes of cylinder blocks, pistons, valves, camshafts, fuel injectors, cooling systems, lubrication systems, exhaust systems, electrical systems, and more. Each component has revealed its purpose and contribution to the symphony of power and motion that powers the vehicles of Carlandia. As we bid farewell to this enchanting kingdom, may the knowledge gained from our expedition serve as a guiding light, enhancing your understanding and appreciation for the intricacies of engine components. Whether you find yourself under the hood of a car, exploring the world of automotive engineering, or simply enjoying the thrill of the open road, may you carry the wisdom of Carlandia's engine parts with you, forever fueling your curiosity and passion for all things automotive. If you liked the video, please subscribe, like and leave a comment.